All right. Hey, group. Coach Annette here. I know this is sort of a weird angle. You're under my cabinet. But I've been wanting to make a video about how I prepare my Shakeology because the thing about Shakeology is if it is made right, it's so good. And if it's not made right, it can actually be kind of nasty. And for people just starting out on it, or even actually people that have been on it a long time, maybe you're not making it right. Maybe it's not tasting as good as it possibly could. For the new people, you know, I would hate for people to not be making it right. And then they make it and, you know, and it's gross and then they're missing out. So I have found what works for me. You'll be able to kind of change the recipe up a little bit according to your likes or whatever, and then, you know, make it right. So anyway, let's get on with it. A couple of things I did want to just share because you are on my kitchen countertop. In case I've never shown you guys this, I keep this, I keep this on my countertop at all times. In it, you write down everything you've eaten, everything every day, your workout here, your calories here, there's a place for your water and all that, the date, your weight, everything. It sits on my countertop, my kitchen counter. It's the first thing I see, it's the last thing I see. It keeps me on track. When I write in it, I have success. When I do not write in it, I do not have success. It's that simple. So I wanted to show you guys that. I know a lot of you are familiar with the Polar, that's a dog fight. Puppies. That's embarrassing. Anyway, with the Polar FT4 heart rate monitor, but I had a couple of people writing me asking me about this. This is fantastic for all of you that already have it. Maybe post up, talk about it. Tell everyone how great you love it, because all of us that do have it and post our little pictures and everything, we love it. It keeps you on track. It lets you know the intensity. Are you working hard enough for to be getting results, or are you not? This lets you know that. So it keeps track of calories you've burned, which goes back to right here, helping you out here, which is just full circle. So Polar FT4. There's a couple of other Polar versions that I think are very similar that you could go with. Cost anywhere from maybe $50 to $80, I think. I waited. I saw mine at Sports Authority, and I happened to have a coupon, and so I got it for like half off or something. So it was a great deal for me, but you can find them on Amazon, and you can get a good deal there too. So that is that. So on to Shakeology. This is my mixer. Don't mind, it's a little dirty because it gets used constantly. But it is made by Cuisinart. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that, but right here, okay? It has the measurements and everything. But really, what I depend on is more this GNC shaker cup. This GNC this cup, I will not make without my cup. It happens to be the right sort of, I guess we'll call it chemistry of ingredients, the exact amount that I like for my Shakeology to taste the way I like it. So I get it at GNC. It's really simple. I mean, it just has the ounces here. It's a shaker cup, and it is what it is. So for me, okay, if I'm making a regular chocolate and, hold on, I forgot one thing. Where are you? A chocolate and PB2 Shakeology, which is what I make 90% of the time, if not more. I will take my cup. I don't usually use bottled water. I just have that to be right here. And I'll put my water just above the 8. You guys, unfortunately, are not going to be able to see that, but just above the 8. a little bit above the 8. I will then take this cup. You guys can't see me. Oh, maybe you can. Hi. I'll go to my refrigerator, whatever you have, I don't know. You'll get ice. I'll take the ice up to about... It's about to the 16, okay? The water's going to come up with it. It's pretty full. There's a lot of ice. I'll dump it in. This actually looks like a lot of water for me, but we're going to go with it. I will then take my PB2, and I don't use a tablespoon. I use a teaspoon. Right here, I am using the PB2 chocolate one, but I also like the regular. I just don't happen to have any of that. Okay, and I don't like measure it or anything. A couple of teaspoons, you know, and I dump them in. There's 1. There's 2, you know, 1, 2. And as you guys know, 2 tablespoons of this is 45 calories. I'm only using 2 teaspoons. They might be heaping teaspoons, but whatevs. It's still a lot less than regular peanut butter, which, if I may just say, regular peanut butter is super yummy. And if you like that, by all means, use that. I use that sometimes too if I want to get a little bit more calories in. It tastes really good. Anyway, then I break open my Chocolate Shakeology bag. I get out a nice fat scoop that I make sure is all the way full. Get all those air pockets out of there. I dump it in. Nothing special going on here. And I always make sure this is closed up really well because, well, you guys know why. It's not cheap, that's why. So then, I put my lid on it. I put it on high. And I blend. Now, normally I would not be stopping this, but why I'm stopping it is because it's one of the most important things for me when making it the right way. For me, as you mix the chocolate one, you're going to start to see down here that it's going to turn a lighter chocolate shade, a lighter brown shade. And it's going to be lighter down here and darker up here. Sometimes I have to give the machine a little shake to give it, you know, a shake, rattle, and roll. But as it goes, the light brown is going to move up until finally the whole thing is going to be the light brown. I can look in right here and see it sort of mixing, emulsifying, whatever it is. That's how I know when I'm getting it right. So down here it's light. Up here it's dark. It's about right here, light. You guys see that, right? Right there. I'll give it a shake. I'll give it a shake. It's now moving. See that? I wait. See that go? You guys saw that, right? Not that. I now let it go a few more seconds now that it's all light. And I can see it going in there. Get it really ground up. What is that, 10, 20 seconds? Making a shakeout. I'd say that's good. So you guys saw that, right? You saw how it like went, I spilled, how it went from that lighter brown right there. That is the key. That is it. It kind of goes creamy. Now, sometimes for me, I have to give it a little shake because it's like it has to burp. It's really weird in the center. I don't know if your guys does that, but it burps. And if I wait and I do it here, it spills. So anyway, you're not going to be able to see this. Well, yeah, you are. It's a chocolate milkshake. It pours right out. It's not chunky. It's not nasty. There shouldn't be chunks. Nothing. It's smooth. Oh. done. I mean, that's really it for me. People are, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they're not making it the right way. I know this. When I first started Beachbody and I first got Shakeology, I was making it wrong. I was making it like this. Shaker cup. Not this lid, but whatevs. Shaker ball. Inside. Shaker cup. Water. Shakeology. Shake. That's how I was making it when I first started Beachbody. That was not right. That was nasty, and I choked it down at the time because I knew that the benefits were going to outweigh the taste. But at that time, it was not of a milkshake consistency. It was of a chocolate loogie consistency. It was not good. I didn't like it, and I choked it down. And now I wish I would have, you know, played with it more or seen a video like this. So anyway, I'm going to do some other videos right now, some other Shakeology stuff, but this video has now gone to 11 minutes, so I'm going to stop this one, and this will be part 1, so watch for part 2. But that's how I make my chocolate Shakeology. That's not the only way to make it. Sometimes I make it like a chocolate mocha-y. So in that case, depending on what you like, and if you like coffee, you could do all 8 ounces, that initial 8 ounces, rather than water. You just put the coffee in and then the ice. Or I don't usually use 8 ounces of coffee. I'll do like 4 coffee, 4 water, and then my ice. Exact same thing. Don't put in the peanut butter unless you like coffee and peanut butter, and then by all means go ahead. Blend up. It's gonna do the same thing. Wait for that color change. You know, wait. So that's all. Bye.